Welcome everyone to the Triple Take. I'm Manny.
I'm Frank.
Can you guys cut off so I could just say my name? My name is Joseph.
Today on the Triple Take podcast, we are going to be diving in a little bit more into Captain America: Brave New World and talking about the Thunderbolts. So first off, I'm going to say this. Captain America, Brave New World, it's hard to look at Captain America without thinking of Chris Evans, even though he was the Human Torch not even a few months ago. But it's going to be hard to look at that and say, wow, like Anthony Mackie, his real name's Clarence, is my Captain America. Like that's
The one that got destroyed by Mr. Bunny.
that got destroyed by
Bunny-san.
B Rabbit, B Rabbit, Free World 313. Joseph, you've never seen 8 Mile, have you?
No, he's never seen 8 Mile. I've seen that rap battle like a million times. Not literally, but
Show your unculturedness right now and say you've never seen 8 Mile into that microphone, please, sir.
I guess it's not really about moving a distance of 8 miles.
no.
Okay. Now I know.
It's something more. It's something more.
He knows a little bit more.
It's something more pure to the heart.
Yeah, I don't got that.
Anyway, Clarence has gone a long way from the hood.
Exactly.
This is true, bro.
He's on the
8
come
Mile.
up.
He's on the come up. He's on the come up, and now he's fully Captain America. Unfortunately, we had the passing of the original Thunderbolt Ross, so they brought in Harrison Ford to replace him. And another thing of like, you're looking at the character. I'm gonna remember that guy, the one who stood there at Civil War and told them, "Well, you all retire then if you don't listen." Like, it's just,
It's a loss.
hard.
It's a loss for sure. But if there's anybody that could replace him, I think they made a good pick in Harrison Ford.
And
Han Solo.
based off the trailer, we obviously know, and as
shot
comic book
first.
fans already know, Thunderbolt Ross is eventually the Red Hulk. So,
Yeah.
this is going to be Captain America versus the Red Hulk, but we're also including Giancarlo Esposito, who is the leader of the Serpent Society. Serpent Society.
Oh, spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen the trailer.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, you're already 2 minutes in. It's already over. It's spoiled for you.
Hey, I mean, we told them what we were going to be talking about before we talked about it. So I think
if you didn't use the time skip and
time skip.
if you didn't Doctor Strange this, then you missed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you were going. Wait,
I
didn't go at all.
I didn't see.
But either way,
Full stop.
So back to
E-break.
it. Giancarlo Esposito being the leader of the Serpent Society.
I don't even know what the Serpent Society is, bro.
The Serpent Society is mainly a Captain America, like Steve Rogers villain.
Is it like fake Hydra? Is that what it is?
It's, you know what it is? And I'm going to be honest with you.
Go ahead.
Funny enough, it's Spider-Man's Sinister Six. It's 6 people, like serpents.
Oh, but like Captain America.
Yeah, but Captain America in a bad way. In
a worse way.
Yeah, in a worse way. In a non-competitive way.
Okay, I see. Because it's Captain America.
Yeah, because it's.
Oh, so it's basically like Sinister Six if they were more like Team Rocket.
We're blasting off again, yes.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
So don't look at me like that. So
I just heard the little ching.
So my expectations, this movie is that I'm not gonna hype it up too much. It looks good. It looks like they put effort into making Anthony Mackie, Captain America, something more. And that's something I can appreciate because you're gonna go from Chris Evans, Captain America, which was fantastic. I would never replaced him with anybody else. To take that mantle and go with it is gonna be very hard. It's not gonna be easy, but that this movie is gonna be a great movie, and that it may not be the Captain America Winter Soldier level, but it could be like a few steps below that, which is to me perfection, is pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. If it's a few steps below that, that's be pretty good. In terms of me, like I think that like the movie, like, because I don't really know too much about Falcon as Captain America.
Caca.
But I think Anthony Mackie is a great actor. Like he's shown his levels as an actor in like a bunch of different things. One is what's it called?
8 Mile.
Not that one. I meant more recently. Was it Sweet Tooth?
Sweet Tooth. Yeah, he's
and Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. There we go. Yeah, I always forget Twisted Metal. I always only remember Sweet Tooth. But yeah, like I haven't seen the whole thing, but people say he's really good in that one. And so I think that it's really good that they're really doubling down on him as Captain America, because it's a little difficult, like you said, coming from Chris Evans as Captain America. It's like that's like big shoes to fill, both as the actor and the character in the actual cinematic universe. Like you could feel those shoes that he has to fill the entire time. And the way they set it up, their relationship before, kind of like, Captain America coming back in the first Avenger, and them like kind of meeting and like really like interacting, and you could tell that's him living in his shadow, and him coming out of that is something that this movie, I feel, looks like from watching the trailer is gonna do a good job of setting that up, like make him creating his own stamp on the mantle of Captain America, which from my understanding is what they do in the comics, which is like he struggles with like this is Steve Rogers, Captain America, but how can I be I forgot his actual name, like the character's actual name, like the Falcon, like my version of Captain America,
Sam Wilson
and Captain America. Like, how can I be Sam Wilson, Captain America?
Here's the thing. I'm just gonna point this out here, is the fact that Falcon gets introduced, if not mistaken, in Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Am I right about that?
What happened?
He gets introduced in Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Who?
'Cause he was
Falcon?
Falcon.
Oh, like him
Yeah.
being as Falcon, but not.
He meets him when he's running the steps, and then he's like, on your left. That's
I think
Winter
it was
Soldier.
when he was running. It is Winter Soldier.
It's Winter Soldier.
Oh,
You want to
okay.
know why? Because my beautiful Scarlett Johansson pulls up and goes, something about boys. I forgot.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I confused which one it came from, but okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So the first introduction to him, you know what I'm saying, is in Captain America #2, and Captain America: The First Avengers is standalone. So my little side note is that they're having
Because that was back in time. Because when he came back to the future, like when he went to the future, that was what Winter Soldier was. Okay,
Yeah.
I confused that.
So
my fault.
my thing is I'm gonna say something I have a problem with. They're
like problems.
introducing a new Falcon, and he's in the trailer,
Oh, okay.
which is his buddy. I forget.
Oh,
forget
yeah.
what
Well,
his
wasn't
name
he in like the previous, like in the show?
He was in the show.
He was in the
show,
show.
yeah.
He was in the show. So, I have a problem with the fact that Chris Evans Captain America was his own thing in his first movie, and now we're getting Captain America Falcon, like Sam Wilson, and he doesn't get his own movie. Now he has to have the other Falcon with
sidekick
him.
kind of.
Yeah, the sidekick
Okay.
to help him. Like, that's my only gripe.
It's-
You got this. Joseph.
It's kind of like Iron Man with Don Cheadle from the beginning.
Exactly. Like, he didn't get really his own standalone
Yeah.
movie. You know
I
what
see
I'm
what you're
saying?
saying.
That's a problem I have.
I mean, I think Anthony Mackie could live up to the mantle that was set forth by Chris Evans. Because then a lot of, like, aside from looking at him as, like, the character and the actor, like, as a person, he has that, like, love for the fans. He doesn't, like, obviously he doesn't want to let the fans down.
Yeah, he takes it seriously, like his role.
But he's also, like, having fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I think a person in their career is at their best if they're just having the time of their life. And that's what I think.
They're enjoying themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing
with
that
anything in life, honestly.
And I think he could do it. He has the potential. He has the resume to kind of like substantiate. Yeah, I could play this role. I just hope that he gets the
actor.
actual opportunity to do so.
Oh, like in terms of writing?
Correct. Because in a lot of movies nowadays, you'll get like, oh, the actor was good, but like, you know, he had to work with what they gave him or what they told him to do. Because it's not like, oh, I'm a great actor, I'm gonna make this like the best thing. No, he has to follow what he's told, basically. And I just hope that they give him the opportunity to actually flesh out the character
Yeah.
and grow into his role. And like you guys said, it's not just Sam Wilson taking the mantle of Captain America. It's also Anthony Mackie taking up the mantle from Chris Evans.
Yeah.
And I hope, because in the MCU, you didn't necessarily get like a lot of political stuff, like in terms of like how the state of the actual world is. And after Endgame and Infinity War with the whole like snap and blip, I would like to see more of like how like the state of Earth, like what's going on.
And that's what I liked about Falcon and
The Winter
So
Soldier.
the Winter
Falcon
Soldier.
and the
Okay,
Winter
I just want to make sure I got that right. Yeah, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's what I liked about it because it really dove into like how the actual world was, like a really street level type of like. Okay, yeah, you get the big like Endgame, Thanos, whatever, but then you got that. That's also what you got with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
These kind of more street level people.
And there's, like, sure, the world went through the traumatic experience of losing half of its population.
Yeah.
But as evident in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you still have problems that still existed before, such as like discrimination and racism.
Yep.
And just how does
Terrorist
that
groups.
translate to like everyone coming back and the state of the world,
Yeah.
Because at least I like that layer of realism and world building.
Yeah, because I feel like they took the necessary steps to like kind of set his own in the MCU as Sam Wilson the character.
Mm-hmm.
But this will be a good transition for Captain America Sam Wilson, right? But the main thing that the Manny has the thing about him not being by himself or whatever, and I feel like I understand what he's saying because even in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he had the Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like even though he does have those people, they're slowly like there's some parts where he's by himself in that TV show where like they're slowly kind of developing his character, like when he visits the old man with the younger kid.
Isaiah.
And when he visits him, like you see like a character development, him realizing like what his mantle means for him. So I think this movie is gonna be him kind of really coming to that realization like completely, like really setting himself into the mantle of Captain America.
Actual you have the mantle,
Yeah.
but then you get to convey the actual weight of
For
what he's
him
putting on.
specifically, him being a black Captain America.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so
Because they didn't play into that in Falcon and the Winter
Yeah, they
Soldier
did.
with him.
And I like that.
With him
It's
being
part
in
of
the
his
neighborhood,
identity.
and then they like all of a sudden the cops are like wanting to arrest him for being a public disturbance.
Oh, they don't
And then-
recognize him
and
as.
then all of
exactly.
a sudden they say, "Oh, that's Captain America." That's
yeah, but
that's
they wouldn't.
Falcon.
But then he realizes like, oh, what if I wasn't Captain America?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, okay. I see. I see what you're saying.
So like, I'm just hoping that this movie takes that route, but doesn't shy away from it by trying to set up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like
I see what you mean.
like make that the minor point and make the setup the bigger point. I hope it's the other way
Well,
around.
I mean, you hear it in the trailer when Captain President-elect Thunderbolt Ross tells him, "You might be Captain America,
Blade Runner?
but you're not Steve Rogers." And then he goes,
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes, I'm not. And then the trailer continues. That's one thing I want to see is not him have the identity crisis,
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
kind of
the
thing,
imposter syndrome of I gotta be Steve Rogers. No, you don't. Be Sam Wilson. Be Falcon, and stand out. Take his lessons that he taught you because for everything we don't see we don't mention the minor stuff, but in Captain America: The Winter Soldier and Captain America: Civil War, he is teaching Falcon little by little this is what we have to do. This is why this is what we do. This is obviously this is outside of the laws and stuff like that in Civil War, but we do this because we're fighting for the freedom of the people. That type of stuff.
Yeah, like the Civil War really brought that extra layer to it. But you know what? Was another layer that I just realized, you saying that, I just thought about is not only do we have the Chris Evans and Captain America, right? But we also he indirectly Black Panther. Because if you think about it right now, he's the only upper black superhero in the MCU. Am I wrong? I hope I'm not wrong about that.
No, well, Shuri is a Black Panther.
I don't know, but I'm saying black male. I'm sorry. I meant to say black male specifically.
So right now we got him, and that's it.
So I'm saying
That's it. Because it would be because the lineup for the newest Avengers are gonna be Spider-Man.
Newest.
Newest.
It changes.
Spider-Man, Captain America, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, Shuri, Miss Marvel. I don't think Miss Marvel's gonna be in. I think she's gonna be the Young Avengers. I think.
Oh,
she's
later,
gonna be there.
the other
That
team.
makes sense.
I know
Yeah,
what you're
she's
talking
gonna
about.
be them with them because her and Kate Bishop set that up.
Yes.
So, which I'm not liking the fact that they set that up with Black Widow because she's not that young. She ain't the kid.
Yeah, she's old.
She ain't
She's
the
pretty.
kid.
She's old. She's a woman.
Yeah, that's a woman.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think you are correct in saying that he's the only African American male like superhero
And I-
in that role.
And I
right
feel
now.
like when you have Chadwick Boseman, like he made such a impact with Black Panther, right? Especially in like black culture, like overall, like it's a lot of you see a lot of black people supporting Black Panther, and like honestly with good reason, because not only was it a great representation of the black community, in my opinion, it was a great movie. So it's like him, unfortunately, after his passing, that representation, they left a void for that representation. And I'm not saying uh, Sam Wilson. I want to say Sam Wilson.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie. I'm mixing up the names. Anthony Mackie has to fill that void, but I feel like that's relevant.
I feel like
because
if
he's being
anything,
pushed to
it's
the forefront
if
right now.
anything, it's a motivation.
No, for sure.
behind it.
I know.
Because I forgot. Sorry, Don Cheadle, War Machine. He's around.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm not saying he's the only representation. I'm saying he's the biggest, like the
Like
the
a focal
forefront.
point.
Yeah, the focal point for like whoa, like this is the one of the main guys. Because Don Cheadle's an amazing actor, but he's not a main character like in the way the MCU is structured right now. But I'm saying like him in terms of like the mainstay, like they're pushing him to the forefront a lot right now, especially with the references to like his actual like roots of the black community. So it's like that's the same type of thing that they did with Black Panther, with Black Panther and
Killmonger.
They had that dynamic, and that's the same thing that they're having with Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie. I remembered Anthony Mackie, Captain America. So I'm wondering to see like if that's something that would affect him as the actor that I know he is, that I've seen him perform. I feel like he'll do whatever that representation is justice.
And I think people are going to give it a good amount of attention in the sense that, like, they just came out with Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, Marvel has that popularity, like, uptake, and they just got to...
Did great numbers, too, bro.
Yeah. They got to
So
just,
like,
at least hopefully take that positivity and flow it in the right direction and, like, in the investment that they're moving forward.
Yeah.
And not, like, miss the bar, because that would be sad.
I'm not gonna lie. If they miss the bar at this point, I think they're cooked. No cap. This is a good wave to ride.
Yeah. So with that wave comes the other preview that we got,
After
which
the
was
lightning comes
for
thunder.
Yeah, after the lightning comes
True.
thunder. Wow. Yo.
True. That was good.
A moment of silence for Joseph's intelligence right there.
I used to write.
Oh, used to.
Actually, I still do.
Yeah. Don't be humble.
But
Say something sometimes.
So we also
Come on
got
my book signing.
we
Always be
also
humble,
got-
but always say something.
We also got Thunderbolts, which for most people this is a team that they have no idea who they are.
Actually,
You
goes with each other though, low key, right?
A
With
team
the-
of mischief.
Because this is the equivalent of Marvel going, here's our Suicide Squad. Like, that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is a good way to look at it.
Because
I guess, yeah.
it's the truth. It's the truth. You have Amanda Waller's what would that be? Like her polar opposite from Marvel is I'm forgetting her name.
That's not the right thing, but I don't remember what it is. Like polar opposite. That's not what you want to say. It's something else, but it's okay. I know
You
what
mean
you
the
mean.
purple hair chick?
Purple hair chick.
Yeah.
She has purple hair?
Well,
But just say her name.
think
We'll know
so.
who is it.
I forgot her name.
Oh.
But the one that basically in the Winter Soldier Falcon and Winter Soldier, the one that brings them all
The
together.
U.S. agent girl, the one that talks to the
Yes,
U.S. agent
yes.
and talks to.
And then talks to Black Widow at the end of Black Widow.
Yes, her. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That's like Amanda Waller, to be honest.
Basically, yes.
So this is a group of
But
this
funnier.
is a group of
And cheekier.
I would not
say.
because not this is the only thing that's different from the Suicide Squad, and this is because not all of them are villains.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them are actually heroes, and they're working with villains. Obviously, do like a mission that that lady. I forgot her name. Hopefully, the name will get to me.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right, we're looking up the name. That lady is gonna send them on a mission to save the world, or against something superpowered that she couldn't handle herself. So this team is made up of Black Widow, the Yelena.
Which Scarlett Johansson's younger sister in the movies.
So Red Guardian, Ghost. Ghost is from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yes. The Wasp
We
fights her.
got Baron Zemo, the main villain of
They didn't show
Captain
him, though.
America's Civil War. They did.
It did?
They did.
could've
They
swore-
even showed him with the mask too.
In the trailer.
Yeah. He's in it.
Wow. I did not. I missed that. Okay. But I figured he was going to be in it, though, because he's supposed to be. But
Taskmaster, which we see in Black Widow, that's a great dynamic because they just literally fought each other. Not even like
yeah, there's going to be some tension there type of thing. And honestly, I really hope they do Taskmaster better this time, because when they first introduced her in the Black Widow, the standalone movie, the fight was cool. I'm going to give it that. The fights were cool. But I didn't like that she was like some mindless. I don't care that they made her a girl instead of a guy. I don't care about that. But they made her some mindless thing. Like in the comics, he's supposed to be like this, really like, tactical and all that stuff. I just didn't like the way they introduced her. But I hope they do her justice.
And we got Bucky. Bucky's a part of the Thunderbolts.
Winter Soldier.
And the theory that everybody has is that since Captain America Brave New World comes out,
They have to be connected, bro.
First,
They
that
have to be.
eventually, because in the original lineup, in the comics, Thunderbolt Ross is a Thunderbolt,
Yeah.
which is funny because he's named Thunderbolt
I
Ross.
always wonder. I thought he was the one that started the team.
Her name is Contessa Valentina.
Yes, that's her name.
Contessa.
That's
her name.
That's her name.
Contessa.
I remember
that's Amanda
Valentina.
Waller. So
Yeah.
we got Thunderbolt Ross, which I feel like coming off of Captain America: The Brave New World, he is gonna be Red Hulk in the Thunderbolts. I feel like he's also there.
Roar.
But they can't obviously. They're not gonna put him there yet. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's gonna take some time first because they haven't even introduced the character yet.
And then we got, in my opinion, the best character out of the whole lineup, the U.S. agent.
I'm gonna take that back. No,
Who do you think
disagree?
I disagree.
Who's
Why?
the best?
Why and who?
Who's the best character in that lineup?
No. Why do you disagree? Unless it's the same thing, then you could.
Oh, I just think this person's cooler.
Oh, okay.
Who's the coolest?
Ghost.
Fair enough. I can understand.
I'm gonna
that.
disagree.
I think he wants. I think he's.
In terms of powers, obviously, Ghost.
I think he
cool.
means character
Really? No,
development.
no. U.S. agent. Oh, I have anger issues. Kills us, whatever the heck. And then, he's a bad guy. Ghost went through stuff. She was traumatized for the grand majority of her life. Oh, I couldn't live up to be Captain America.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wyatt Russell, which I'm 95% sure I got that right, is actually goated as
I wouldn't be able to
US
fact
agent.
check you.
Good actor. He does
he's
he does
great.
his role
I
well.
loved him, and he made. I'm gonna be honest, and this might be a hot take. It's part of the triple take. We do hot takes. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was good because of him.
Some parts he carried a little.
Darren
yeah.
Zemo carried for me.
In the other parts, yeah, but they were never in the same parts. I don't think so. Like a lot of the parts where he's talking about, they're by themselves. In the parts that you're talking about, too.
his like mental like struggle within himself to try and be Steve Rogers, when he was chosen to, and that he feels that superiority that like, hey, I'm the one they chose to be the next Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That little,
because he felt the superiority, and then the pressure came after.
and then the pressure came
'Cause he
after,
realized, like, yo.
and then he couldn't be that pure-hearted in that moment. It was, to me, U.S. Agent's the best character in there, to be honest. And
Because I think I know why. Because he has that anti-hero vibe for you. You like anti-heroes.
but he's a villain. No, he's a villain.
Nah, I don't think he's a villain.
straight villain.
He's not a villain, bro.
Well,
Not in the MCU.
You want me to pull the trigger? Okay,
Not
bet.
in the MCU.
You want me to like?
He's more like a I follow the orders type of guy. He's not really an he's not a villain to me. I think
And
he's
to
more
be fair,
anti-hero.
when he did kill that one terrorist or whatever it was in the show, it's one of the more brutal deaths in
Yeah.
the MCU.
Yeah, I agree.
oh,
Like
no,
that was that,
100%.
and then you get Deadpool, and everything that happened in that.
I'm not gonna lie. That's not in my opinion, one of the most brutal deaths is Cole Obsidian in Wakanda, in the battle in Wakanda and Infinity War.
I think he means like
Bro,
in terms
man
of
evaporated while flying on the shield, like getting carried into the shield of Wakanda.
Okay.
Like,
I
and
think-
it was
That's
burned
fine.
alive from
That's
arm
fine.
to his feet.
That's totally fine. But what if you have someone totally just beating on you? What's brutal?
He didn't, but he, we're gonna we're going off the rails here, but I'm gonna make sure I prove my point here. Okay. Getting hit with Captain
Takes.
America's shield, one click, like he chopped his head off. Like, let's be real.
How do you know it was his head, not just caved in his head?
Even if it was his body, like it just one little slam and it's over. You're good. This man Cole Obsidian got burned from his arm all the way down to his feet while screaming.
I think what Joseph is trying to...
Okay.
I think it's all about optics when it comes to that. Because, like, seeing Captain America do that is different from the Shield just doing it. Oh. It's just a different impact, is what he's trying to say.
But he said, no, I was challenging the most brutal.
I know, but he meant brutal in terms of perspective.
I was challenging that.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to talk about Cole Obsidian, what was it? Proxima Midnight, when she just flies up. That's not brutal?
That's not that brutal. That's one click.
I think you guys have a different definition of brutal.
No, because here's the thing. If we're talking brutal, like...
Next subject. We're done. We're done.
Like, they got to, like, feel it. You know what I'm saying?
He felt the shield.
No, he didn't. You want to know why? Because it was one click and he was dead.
So? He felt it.
Yeah, okay.
You ain't feeling that as much as you say you are.
Yeah.
But either way, back to the subject at hand. Thunderbolts, I have low expectations.
Very low.
Very low. This movie could easily be an 8 out of 10, and I'm going to say it's a 10 out of 10 because of the amount of expectations that I have for it.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying.
Like,
I'm not expecting much.
I'm not expecting a great movie. We are, obviously in the trailer, we're getting Sentry. How do you beat Sentry with this group of people? I would love to find out.
Oh, it's because you don't do it based off the comics. It's gonna be some mutated whatever the heck. Boom. That's what's gonna happen.
I mean, I don't know, but
they need the Red Hulk. That's all I gotta say. They need him.
Maybe he's gonna try. I don't know. Maybe that's when he. Oh, I hope you guys pull up. I'm hot.
I'm red.
Oh, I'm angry.
Red smash.
Roar.
Yeah, but nah, I don't really have much. I feel like there's not much to say in transition. I guess you can really talk about like the transition of Black Widow, Yelena. That's probably like, but like I feel like that's not as big as a mantle as like Chris Evans, Captain America, because like they made him the focal point of like the Avengers. You know?
Well, yeah, but she was also
no, she was.
She was like the female representation of them.
No, for sure. No. I think she had a big impact as like Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. But I just feel like people are gonna be more accepting of Yelena transitioning to Black Widow because it was like the way it happened felt a lot smoother because you could already tell Scarlett Johansson was like I forgot her actual name. Like
Florence Pugh?
No, dude. Her actual, like Black Widow's actual.
Natasha Romanoff?
Yeah, Natasha's transition.
Many fact checker.
Was already like, she clocked out as like Black Widow for like a while already before that even happened. Like, you could tell like she wasn't, like after the blip and stuff, she wasn't even really Black Widow anymore. So it was almost vacant. Yeah, she wasn't really, she didn't want to be Black Widow anymore. Yeah, so it's like Steve Rogers' Captain America was Captain America till the end, till the very end, like no matter what.
She was burnt out.
Yeah, she was like, you could tell like the mental impact it had on her, losing like all her friends and stuff, that like losing everything that meant to her.
Isn't it crazy that the two Avengers had the most like mental impact?
And it's like, yeah,
the two humans, like.
I mean, if you think about it, that's the point because they're
like
they're the best human representation.
Like Hawkeye and Black Widow had the most like mental impact if you think about it.
And on top of that, like Black Widow had like a whole movie of like basically transitioning from Black Widow to Black Widow.
That's because they messed up. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I understand what you're saying.
They messed up and they did that. They made a Black Widow movie way too late. And
yeah,
people were clamoring for it way in the past. If they had done it off of the Avengers movie, I promise you it would have been a lot better.
I really liked the movie. I know I agree it came in late into
I like the action in the movie a lot, honestly.
Into the fold, but I had fun with it. The action,
fire.
The themes that they talked about.
Yeah.
And just the comedy. The stupid freaking helicopter falling got me the most because I watched it on a plane.
Oh.
On the way back home.
Hit home? Hit reality?
The helicopter was falling and the plane had hella turbulence.
Yeah, that's a lot of turbulence, bro.
And then I'm looking at my brother who's sleeping right next to me, and he has a neck pillow on, and you just see his head just bobbing. And he's
Slobber all over the place.
No, he's just knocked out, and I'm just like, okay. And I just kept watching. I was like, if I'm done, I might as well finish the movie. I have 30 minutes left.
Like, hey, maybe I'll get some tips on how to survive a plane crash.
They landed.
Yeah.
Thankfully, or else we wouldn't have the Triple Take podcast.
For real.
Oh, I was talking about the helicopter, not me.
Oh.
Obviously, I'm here. I'm talking.
But yeah, I feel like the transition was a lot smoother because I felt like they took like a whole movie to do it. Like where like when it comes to Captain America and Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson, it kind of did it like in parts across a bunch of like media.
I'm gonna argue
Go ahead.
you right now.
Different takes.
They gave her a movie. They gave Sam Wilson a show.
Well, they also gave
Yeah, but the show wasn't all just about him. There was a bunch of like
But it was about him
Like
taking the mantle, and then U.S. Agent comes and he's just like, "No, I'm the one they picked to be the next."
But
Steve
what I'm
Rogers."
trying to say is that like, okay, but was everybody clamoring like, no, I'm the next Black Widow? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like they had a lot slower burn.
Ain't nobody trying to go through what they went through.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
ain't no normal.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it was a lot easier of a transition because of what the character is. Where like you have Captain America, where like this is obviously mostly based in America. He's the symbol of America in the show.
I
see what
Frank's saying,
universe.
because Captain America in itself is technically a like a symbol.
Yeah,
Black Widow is not necessarily a symbol.
she's more of like a background.
Okay, I'm gonna argue that and say
How?
she's a part of the first Avengers, and on top of that, she's the only female. How is she not a symbol?
Bro.
How is she not as big of a symbol?
We're not talking about in real life. We're talking about in the universe.
In the universe.
Bro, she doesn't represent a whole country. She just doesn't. She's more low key. That's just the way the character is. Captain America's more in the forefront. Like this man literally did like
she's in the back. Are we not remembering Civil War when she went on the stage?
Oh my goodness.
What are we talking about?
Where was she standing?
left stage.
Left stage. next to the Wakandan president.
Okay. And was she talking in the front?
She was about to until they exploded the joint.
But she didn't. I'm not saying
That's not her fault.
I'm just saying the mantle
they
of
took her
Captain
spotlight.
America.
Kaboom.
But the mantle of Captain America holds more weight than every single other position in the Avengers. That's just a fact. More than Iron Man.
No.
Yes,
no,
it does.
No, it doesn't. Iron Man saved the world. Stop it.
But bro, that's Tony Stark though. Like that's not Iron Man did it. Tony Stark did it. But when it comes to Steve Rogers, it's more like Captain America.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
What is the most famous line in Iron Man?
I am Iron Man.
Okay, who said it?
I want a cheeseburger.
Who said it?
I mean,
who said it?
Tony Stark.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Tony Stark is?
Iron Man.
Thank you.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that
Who's the next Tony Stark? Nobody knows.
Oh, we know. Ironheart.
okay, but what I'm trying to
yeah.
say. You forgot about it.
And on top of that,
And I loved her.
Yeah, no, she was pretty good. But you know what I'm trying to say though.
Yes,
Okay,
but I disagree.
What are you disagreeing with?
I'm disagreeing with the fact that you're downplaying the
I'm not
importance
downplaying.
of Black Widow
I'm not downplaying.
the MCU.
Just because I feel like
No.
You know what I'm hearing?
What?
But hurt.
Not butthurt.
bro, it's like
Because they equally share a part.
No, they
one
do
who-
not.
They equally have a part. This is the original 6 Avengers.
But-
like, she's the only female. She represents the entire female superhero community.
okay, bro. Look, listen to me.
You're dweebing.
I'm not dweebing here. I'm being realistic.
Your crush is showing, bro.
Bro.
To quote, my Scarlett Johansson.
My
That's what you
beautiful
said.
Scarlett Johansson. You better say it right. You better say it right. You're going to quote me. You better say it right.
Bro, I'm not downplaying her, bro.
So you're biased.
No, there's no bias here. I'm just being, if this was a normal person, like even in video games, like Black Widow is a face, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
You're acting like as if me saying that Captain America's mantle holds more weight than Black Widow's is me saying that hers is I'm downplaying her, but it's
No,
that's
no,
not
no.
true.
How about this?
But
That's all I'm saying.
How
I'm
about
disagreeing
this?
with the first part of the sentence.
Which is
You're
what?
just
Captain
capping.
America's mantle holds more weight than Black Widow.
It does.
It doesn't. In this.
Okay, explain to me.
In
Wait, hold
comics,
up.
yeah, in comics, 100%.
Why
But
is
here's the
President-elect
thing. You said-
Thunderbolt Ross not looking for Black Widow? Who's he looking for? Who's he looking for? Captain America. That's it.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because Yelena's last move was in Hawkeye, where she was looking for Hawkeye to kill him.
And did anyone? The only person that knew that was the CIA chick. What, Contessa? Or
Oh,
whatever
okay.
her
So
name-
CIA doesn't know what the CIA doesn't report to the president.
So wait, so you're telling me? Hold up, wait a second.
Probably not.
Wait a second. So you're telling me that if Yelena was not MIA, he Thunderbolt Ross, the president, like, would be looking for her to do ad campaigns?
And just so the podcast knows, we do have a whole other section we got to get to.
Well, there are 2 sections we gotta get.
This man is not refusing to back down on
'cause
this.
I'm not.
I still gotta edit this.
Because we're talking about MCU.
I'm talking about
You're gonna
editing.
tell me
Yeah,
the
I'm
man.
editing
I'm
this.
trying to say this equally. The 6 Avengers' weight should be held together
I don't agree with that.
because if you're basing it off of Captain America's mantle holds more weight than Black Widow, that's to me that's for lack of a better term, that's bullshnonky.
Jesus. 15.
I don't know. I think I'll say misogynistic.
Oof,
No, I was.
that was targeted at me.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
That's
Bro, but
that's
like-
insane because she is that first female superhero, a part of the big 6.
But
You know
there's
what
a
I'm
reason.
saying?
There's a reason
That-
why there's 3 Captain America movies. 3. Who else? Hang on.
Hold on
a second.
Because we're talking about the movies, right? Remember, keep
Wait,
comics
let me
out
finish
of
my
this.
point. There's 3 Captain America movies, and most of the Avengers movies were emphasized around him.
Are you kidding me? The first one? Are you serious?
Yes,
It was Black Widow who got everybody.
that's not what I'm saying.
together.
But the reason for the movie was to get him to join.
And then on top of that, who did Ultron kidnap in Age of Ultron? Black Widow.
No, he didn't kidnap her because he wanted to take her.
She was
she
just in
just
the
went
trailer.
towards. She just tracked him down. That's all she did.
He could have grabbed Hawkeye out of that helicarrier.
You telling me that Ultron was worried about Black Widow, my guy?
But he knew how vitally important she was.
He
If
wasn't
they
worried
didn't care,
about.
They would have never went to go get her.
He wasn't worried about nobody.
He wanted the cradle.
He wasn't
didn't
worried
know
about
that they took
nobody.
And
Vision.
then guess what? Who made the sacrifice in Endgame? Who did it?
The
But
main-
nobody knows about that in their universe. Nobody knows about her sacrificing herself for the
The main
stone.
thing.
They just know she died.
I gotta listen to this conversation like 15 times. Think about that. We're done.
All right. Well, I'll concede in the.
You know what? Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think.
Next time you're editing this.
Because I'm not.
Yes, you the people.
I'm not downplaying. That's my last point. I'm not downplaying Black Widow's mantle or anything like that. I just think personally that Captain America's, the way they're pushing Captain America's mantle, especially with Sam Wilson, you can obviously tell that his means more to the universe itself than everybody else's. Not just Black Widow's, everybody else's.
I'm gonna pause
I'm
and
a-
just say
I'm gonna
that
piggyback
out
off
of
that.
all the Thunderbolts, she's the leader. She's the main part of the movie.
And-
Just saying.
Who, Yelena?
Yes.
Okay, but you're not. You're not. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
So where Captain America's taking up the mantle of Captain America, I think Yelena as Black Widow would be taking up the mantle of her supposed sister.
Yeah.
Like, doing right by her, where Sam Wilson will be trying to do right by the title.
Yeah, I agree.
You see what I mean?
I was told to stop.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So bring us to our next subject.
Yeah. All I'm saying.
I'm not gonna do it.
All I'm saying that I would say something, and
You're not gonna do a transition?
and
You butthurt?
Manny's saying
Come on, just say
something
you're butthurt.
completely different from what I'm saying. He has yet to counter my arguments. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Play it back. Play it
No,
back.
you didn't.
Play
You
it back.
were- you had nothing to do with what I was saying.
Recording the whole episode, we could play.
Anyway. Speaking of the Thunderbolts, like talking about poorly built teams from people that have no business building teams.
I have all the business.
No, you don't.
I stand on business.
We'll be making our own teams. Well, me and Manny, not Joseph. because Joseph is gonna critique our teams.
And the
Somebody
judge.
forgot to do his homework.
It's fine. It's
Trust
fine.
and believe I had a lot more homework than that.
We'll be getting into our Sinister Six of characters besides Spider-Man.
Just for reference, we have, Spider-Man Sinister Six, which consists of the Dr. Octopus, Vulture, Sandman, Electro, Mysterio, and Kraven the Hunter. The original. So, for me and Frank, with obviously, Simon Cowell over here, Joseph, critiquing
Simon Cowell is crazy.
critiquing us.
goodness, he's not even British.
Bro, this is Simon Cowell without the accent.
Puerto Rican Simon.
I can't say those words.
Reggaeton Simon.
So
Yo.
me and Frank created one for Batman, Iron Man, Black Panther, and the Flash.
They're all trash.
So first,
You just sound like Simon Cowell.
I'm gonna give my.
No disrespect to Simon Cowell.
Oh yeah, facts. No, you just Simon Cowell's a nice
you're
person.
a nice guy. Yeah.
Well, maybe.
As far as I've seen.
Have you not seen American
TV
Idol?
shows.
Yeah, maybe.
He tells the truth. Anyway, go ahead.
So
Just like me.
So for me, this was my Sinister Six for Batman. My leader in terms of this, because obviously when
We're
the
gonna talk
Sinister
leaders and stuff.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My leader is Ra's al Ghul,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I need a heavy hitter. I got Bane. So that's Ra's al Ghul, Bane. I got Two-Face, the Riddler, Poison Ivy, and Mr. Freeze.
I don't like Two-Face.
That's what I told him.
So here's my thing. This is me. Obviously, I could be wrong, but Scorpion felt like that minuscule member. So like I needed a minuscule member. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Two-Face is a minuscule member. He
Like-
just doesn't go with the team. I
Like
feel
because Scorpion's not in the OG Sinister Six, but he's in many variations of it, and he's kind of like the first one that gets whooped. You know what I'm saying? So like I needed a lackluster guy. You know what I'm saying? So I needed Two-Face.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I tried my best to be like, these people are gonna get super messed up by this team.
You could have picked someone else. You could have picked like Sportsmaster.
Honestly,
Sportsmaster. Condiment Man.
this dude actually kind of busted though. But in my mind, though, what I was thinking when I was making the teams is like, okay, who like messed these people up the most? That's what I was thinking about.
Okay, so look at Frank's and then maybe you choose which one you think is better.
And physically. That's what I was thinking.
What's your Batman?
He's gonna like mine a little bit more because of who I picked.
Because of who you picked.
yeah.
The bias is about to show.
Yeah, for real.
Simon.
Clayface, heavy hitter. Yep,
I like pottery.
yep. Hugo Strange. That's the one he's gonna like.
Oh.
Hugo Strange. Literally the only person one of the only few people to mentally like destroy Batman. Hugo Strange, Deathstroke, obvious. Bane,
Roar.
literally, mentally and physically destroyed him.
Steroids.
Scarecrow,
Ooh, scary.
yep, and the Penguin.
Ugh.
Now,
The reason why I have the Penguin is because they actually have ties between Bruce Wayne and the Penguin, and he's the one that would fund the entire endeavor because he got hella money.
so here's my
He has a personal connection.
Here's
with,
my
with
thing
Bruce,
with his
Bruce
list.
Wayne.
This is my thing. Those are too many big names inside. You know what I'm saying? Because Deathstroke to me is not the person I want on a team. You know what I'm saying? Deathstroke holds his one-on-ones
I like when,
with
he's
Batman.
Like, he's like making his case.
With Batman. Like, no. This is just me. I'm
No,
not making
you're
this
good.
case. Obviously,
But that's
your
what it
list,
sounds
your
like.
list
It's
is
funny.
cooler. Don't get me wrong. Your list is cooler than mine.
Oh, yeah. Stamp that.
Stamp
Check
it.
it out. Sign it.
Bro, trademark it. So that's my issue with the list is that Deathstroke is a standalone, and the Penguin, I was gonna put him in there over Two-Face, but I kind of have a much bigger appreciation for the Penguin, and I don't want him to be my minuscule guy that gets whooped first.
But he wouldn't be.
But who gets whooped first there?
But you're thinking they're all gonna fight though. He could stand in the background and just fund everything. That's all he's gonna do. He just has money.
Meh.
So
He's basically
the
the funder, the sponsor.
The sponsor of mine is Ra's al Ghul and
And the
Shadow
Penguin
of
is slippery,
Assassins.
bro. But people be saying like he gonna get whooped first, but this man is a slippery dude. Batman can't just beat him up like it's nothing.
What did you just say?
Isn't it the Shadow of Assassins? Did I get that wrong?
The League of Shadows.
League of
League,
I ain't gonna lie, I got that wrong before, so I can't say nothing.
League of Shadows.
Let me see your list. I need to visually see it.
Oh,
He
well,
doesn't have it.
I don't have the
Never
list.
mind, Frank. Frank, give me your list.
Okay, but you're gonna see the other ones.
I ain't gonna see the other one.
Yeah, you will.
But You know, that's just me. And then Clayface, I don't like Clayface, so that's just a gripe I have.
Clayface.
And on top of that,
he's
to
a
me,
heavy hitter that could be easily controlled.
To me,
by literally Hugo
that man
Strange.
is a Teen Titans villain, not a Batman villain.
Well, he's an anybody villain, honestly. And I feel like if he's mostly anybody's individual villain, he'll be Batman's villain because he actually knows who he is personally, like as a person.
I just remember him in Teen Titans more than anything.
That's just your personal.
And he's in the Isekai.
No, that's good.
He's Michael Jackson.
I was looking
That's
forward to
what?
that, and I never watched it.
He's Michael Jackson in the Isekai.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
He's talking about Demon Slayer.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
He's dressed exactly the same.
Yeah.
I do like Frank's characters more.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you also have to take into account how they're going to fight as an effective team.
Okay. Don't take too long though.
I'm going to go with Frank because I think that at least for that setup, they are able to make a compromise to get it
Exactly.
done.
That's what I was thinking.
But that's the thing. I'm just gonna argue my point. I'm gonna argue my point.
That's fine.
I believe Ra's al Ghul is a good enough leader in comparison to like a Vandal Savage type person that would command that team. And Bane obviously has been in teams before, so he's gonna listen. Same. We're on the same wavelength there. He's been on teams before. The main problem that I probably am gonna have is the fact that Ra's al Ghul and Poison Ivy have history, and that is a problem.
The all I gotta say is the Penguin can convince people. That's all I know, for sure.
Nah.
Well, Hugo Strange is just a manipulator.
That
you
too.
know, so, all right, hit me with the Flash. Hit me with the Flash because I've been waiting for this list.
No. We gotta hit Iron Man first, bro.
Oh yeah.
So Iron Man first. I'll go with Iron Man because you just started with the other one. Okay, so I'll go my Iron Man. I think is a toss up. I'm not gonna lie. Iron Man is I got the Mandarin, MODOK, Justin Hammer. You know who Justin Hammer is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
Mr. Titanium, man.
Ghost.
Ooh.
Whiplash. And Ultimo. Justin Hammer. Same kind of concept as the Penguin. Money guy.
All right.
Either him or Mandarin.
So
I didn't really think about that.
we're honestly that like it's pretty similar. We just changed like probably like I tweaked like one or two names, but I have the Crimson Dynamo. I have the Mandarin. I have Whiplash. I have Titanium Man. I have MODOK, and I switched the last one last minute. This is a last minute change. I have Doctor Doom.
I didn't want to put him. I thought about it, but I didn't want to put him because I feel like he would not.
The
work
Battle
very
of the
well
Billionaires. The Battle of the Billionaires.
Nah, Doctor Doom and Mandarin. Heck no.
Yeah.
No, they would. No, they would actually coexist really well. Marvel Ultimate Alliance #1.
I don't think so. But then again, I don't know as much as you guys do about comics and stuff.
The thing is, with your list, Ultimo is. I see him as more of a bigger scale villain than Iron Man. That's just me.
It's more like the brain behind Ultimo more than anything else.
Wasn't Doctor Doom a bigger thing than Iron
I think
Man?
so. I think
But
Dr.
the
Doom
thing,
is pretty crazy.
here's the thing. I'm basing this off of the fact that Iron Man and Tony Stark and then Victor Von Doom have butted heads more times than most people would consider Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom.
I just feel like Doctor Doom wouldn't.
No, they're both RDJ.
I just feel like Doctor Doom wouldn't go and join a team just to be Iron Man.
But he would be the leader of this team.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes.
I mean, I guess he
Ultimate-
would,
so
but like,
long-
I feel
so
like
long-
that's such a small goal for him.
This is me, again, Marvel Ultimate Alliance knowledge.
Yeah.
Just knowing that he's done it already.
For Iron Man?
So long as Doctor Doom
And on top of that, RDJ is Doctor Doom.
leads the
because-
team, like let's say if like Crimson Dynamo gets enhancements from Doom, have Doom enhance his tech, then I'm gonna go with I'm biased. I like Doctor
So
Doom.
he didn't play Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and he knows what happens in Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I mean, hey, that's fine. I'm not going to plead my case. Whatever you think.
My intuition leads me everywhere.
Well, and on top of that, I kind of needed a point back.
Yeah, that's why you changed
I
it
needed
to
to
Dr.
point
Doom last
back.
minute, and you know it was going to appeal to him. How do you
No,
feel?
no.
How do you feel being manipulated? Hugo Strange you. And I knew that was going to happen as soon as he said Doctor Doom and he changed it last minute.
What did you have originally?
Yeah, tell him. So you know he was going to pick my team if he didn't change it.
Find out on the next episode. Dragon Ball Z Kai.
He knows.
Come on,
No.
you can't just. What do you mean no?
No.
Because he knows.
2v1. Go.
No.
No.
Mostly because I just exited Google. So I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm still going with
On
Doctor
it?
Doom. I'm still infuriated, but It's justified because I like Doom.
All right, go. You gotta say Black Panther, bro.
Oh, I got the Black Panther. You sure you don't want to do the Flash first?
No, I'll do a save it last. You're waiting for it.
Okay.
Let's go back and forth.
So
Hopefully you're not disappointed.
for the Black Panther, obviously, not a lot of people like know about the Black Panther as well as I do, and comic appreciators that dive deep into Black Panther. So this list is for them.
Manny's a Black Panther nerd. Before Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, I love.
I just wanted to mention that he's not a biter.
So
not a
for my six for the Black Panther.
Go ahead.
I got Claw.
Wait, like the adamantium guy?
Vibranium guy.
Vibranium guy, yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry, Mr. Metals.
Avengers Age of Ultron, Claw.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I know which one you're
Andy
talking
Serkis.
about.
So I got Claw.
Yeah, Claw. Okay, cool.
I got the White Wolf. I got Namor.
True.
Namor.
I got Kraven the Hunter.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
I got Baron Zemo, and I was tossing up between two here.
So pick one.
So I was gonna pick M'Baku because M'Baku realistically he's not an ally of Black Panther.
Yeah, but what's the other one?
The other one I had was the American Panther.
What?
Yes.
See that's what I was running into. I couldn't figure out the last one
because like similar to
I don't know who that
U.S. Agent. It basically is like.
I can think
you have Captain America, then you have the U.S. Agent, you have Black Panther, then you have the American Panther.
I mean, are they against each other?
Is it bad that I thought about Black Panther just with guns?
That's Killmonger.
See, I wanted to put Killmonger, but that would be the adjacent, to.
I think that would be better than both those two, though, if I'm being honest.
But he's that Green Goblin, Spider-Man, Batman, the Joker. Yeah,
but it doesn't matter.
I would put Killmonger in the list.
I think you should put him
instead
of the other two. I think you should. I think this one is okay.
Okay, so that would be Killmonger.
Because it would make sense for him to be in a team that will go against him. If I'm being honest, like he would do that.
With the leader of that group, honestly, I don't know who the leader would be. I think it would be Namor. This is why.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hear me out first.
Yeah, go.
Namor has been known in comics to manipulate and use villains to his advantage.
That's true.
I could easily see him manipulating
all those people,
all of them, to team up to fight Black Panther. That's my reason.
I can agree, just because even though Killmonger probably wouldn't be manipulated, he would go with it and then double cross him and then.
Yeah.
So I think I can agree with that. Okay, so after that, I'll hit you with the Flash. Hopefully you're not disappointed in my list.
I better not be.
Okay, so it's Gorilla Grodd.
Woo!
Captain Cold.
Yes.
Heatwave.
Yes.
Trickster.
Yes.
Mirror Master.
Yes.
And Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash. Easily.
Okay, just making sure.
Ubar Thawne.
I ain't gonna argue with that list.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that list either.
Pretty solid. No,
that's pretty good.
Okay, good.
You didn't you didn't add Zoom in there.
Nah,
which is fine because Zoom is a standalone guy.
Yeah, I feel like the other speedster guys were more standalone. Like Zoom and Godspeed, they're just like they wouldn't join a team, bro. They'd be like, I'm the best. That's all they do.
They got their own issues.
Yeah, they got.
That's why. So I can honestly say the Trickster. I like that.
Thank you. I like the Trickster and Mirror Master the most.
Yeah, Mirror Master's.
And I like the Captain Cold Heatwave combo.
Yes,
that'd be tough.
It's like Todoroki,
basically. Yeah, Flash is done for. That's all I'm saying.
Well, with to Frank's point, he made before we even started the podcast. We made these teams, and realistically, all these teams would whoop the hero.
Yeah. It really goes to show like
Spider-Man's one of a kind.
Yeah, Spider-Man's one of a kind because like especially like the dynamic between him and his villains, it's just like bro, like you can't really do this with nobody else because it's too OP. Like Black Panther No.
Black Panther, yes, he could theoretically do it, but he would need the help of the Dora Milaje
But Spider-Man got no help, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like the whole this is the fact that you added Namor is already like Namor on top of anybody else. Like that's already like damn, bro. What are you doing to do?
And Namor has the ocean.
Exactly. It's just like
he's
Black Panther versus Aquaman. What's he gonna do? Slice water?
He's beaten Namor. Black Panther's beaten Namor multiple times, but like having him
in water
with them
in water.
He's beaten him on land and water.
In water?
In the sky.
I don't know how he beats him in water, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how that's possible.
Namor is not as good as Aquaman. I'm gonna point that out there.
But like Black Panther is literally useless in water. Like what are you trying to say? Like you can't make him jump at all.
I thought cats were scared of water.
Just that way we have more knowledge of the Black Panther. The Black Panther is a better version of Batman. Why? Because he has a plan for everybody.
Oh, okay.
He made a magic. Made a magic suit to fight Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch.
Oh, okay.
The man.
He was prepared. That's different. I'm thinking
prepared.
like base Black Panther, nothing special. Okay, yeah.
Oh well, of course.
Yeah,
know,
he'll get
you'd be
caught. Like I'm not bugging, right?
yeah, no,
In the
no,
water,
no.
specifically.
In the water, of course, in his domain. Like,
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
yeah. So like, there's a. I honestly think both of those lists are pretty valid.
I mean, yeah. Just,
So go ahead, Joseph. Critique
Yeah,
those. Critique Black Panther and the Flash.
I would say
I mean,
the
everybody said
Flash's
you can't
team is like full on. Like they would work together very well. Now I'm siding with Frank's.
yeah, but what do you think about his though?
No. We were in battle.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't?
that wasn't
Okay.
a
Because
battle.
it wasn't the same
but
one.
it's nice to know.
I agree. Thank you.
No, I agree too. That was pretty good.
I win.
I mean, it's solid as well. It's a good.
Yeah, I like the Black Panther one.
One thing though, I feel like Namor would be more. Sure, he could manipulate everyone, but it would be very much out of his self-interest for him
Oh, okay.
and his people.
Oh no, guaranteed, man. He's Atlantis
But
or
then
nobody.
that.
You're either Atlantis or you're against us.
No, I think it would be in his interest because it's basically like a battle against nations.
Well, yeah, but like not everyone on his team would be for Atlantis. You get what I mean? Like that would be his downfall.
Oh, okay.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
at least-
no. He
I
would.
mean, but it
compared to
means
you-
to an end. I feel like it wouldn't be too much of a stretch, in my opinion.
What is it? Zemo
Uh-huh.
and Killmonger. I guarantee you could work together. Like they could very much work
They're definitely
together.
double-crossing
But they're
something.
definitely double crossing Namor.
They might do it individually, double cross each other, all that stuff.
But
Like,
that, but
What would have a better plot? Your team.
100%.
but here's the thing: is that in the Sinister Six, they've turned on each other multiple times. So it's not.
I mean,
uncommon.
of course they're villains,
It's
bro.
not uncommon
That's
for
the
it to
point.
happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point. They're
Oh,
villains.
that's true.
So it's like at the same time they could combine together, and Namor could think like I'm the leader, and then in the background Zemo or Killmonger is just going, yeah, nah, dog, I rigged this whole thing to cater towards me
I could see that.
the whole time under his skin.
I don't know. Even if it is a team of villains, as a team, I would still rather have the members at least have enough respect for one another not to do that. To actually like, this is what we're setting out to do. Cool, we're gonna do it, and we part ways.
No team of villains ever.
That's why they always lose.
No, exactly.
well,
That's the point. That's
that's the way
egos.
it's written. That's the way it's written.
The point is that they're flawed in their ego.
Dude, even Lex Luthor
Heroes
and
are flawed
the
too.
Legion of Doom had their problem.
Trash.
What Lex Luthor and the Legion of Doom is trash?
He's shiny. He's bald.
My eyes.
All right. Well, it's time to have another draft. Woo! Okay.
More teams. More teams.
Another draft. We haven't done one in a couple episodes. No cap. It's been a minute. First, I'm gonna lay down the rules. We are picking one Marvel, one DC, one anime character, one video game character, one character from movies that isn't a superhero or super villain.
Did you say cartoon character already?
Oh, cartoon. One cartoon character. Now, the caveat. We can only use letters from our first name. Now, Joseph has an unfair advantage and has 6 letters in his first name. So me and Frank get the first letter of our last name. And we will be creating our own Sinister Six.
Against us, so we lost.
I
Anybody.
can win.
I don't think I could win. Not mine.
I can get along with my people.
So okay. So are we gonna hit them like all our teams like right away, like our whole team right away, or are we gonna like draft?
We could draft and then we'll sum it all up.
Okay.
That work?
Okay. Cool.
right.
So I'll go one by one, naming them each one, and then we'll sum up how our team works.
We'll sum up. Yeah. If you want to do how the team works, I mean, go ahead. I'm just gonna say mine and then just say who my leader is.
Oh, okay, that works. That's good enough for me.
So I do one person, you do one person, you do one person.
Correct.
And then
So
F
you
and
want to
J.
emphasize that like your first one's for F for the part of your name.
Okay.
If you need to remember what our names are, if you
Frank.
haven't remembered them by now,
I'm Frank R.
and I'm Manny L.
Joseph, no last name.
You don't get a
I thought he was gonna be switched to Joseph, but Manny just made it fair the other way.
Mm-hmm.
And I agreed. Okay, so F. I'm going with my anime character, Frieza.
That's racist.
Yeah, it is.
I already have one vote for Frank's team.
I know.
He can't have Golden Frieza though, because that's
No.
a G.
Even base Frieza is ridiculous, so that's fine with me. It's all base forms.
So you're talking about like
Not little one.
4'2" Frieza,
No,
or
final
like
form. Final form.
4'8"?
Final form. Frieza.
Okay, 4'8".
I will begin.
Go ahead.
M for Magneto.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna pick that guy.
I win.
Joseph has a vote. No, you don't. Frieza. Go ahead. I mean, it's against ourselves, so.
The J and Joseph.
Yeah.
My J is Captain Jack Sparrow.
It starts with a captain.
Jack Sparrow.
His name. I was gonna say the same thing.
You're both annoying.
Yo, okay.
He wants Johnny Depp, which still works.
Yeah, it's true. You could have just said Johnny Depp.
You could have been like Johnny Depp.
You said fictional character.
Of course.
I know, we're just kidding, bro. We're just kidding.
All right, back to Frank.
Okay. R.
Captain's just a stupid title.
R. I'm gonna use my Marvel Rogue.
Oh.
That's good. Yo,
I'm getting it. I'm telling you, man. My team is crazy.
I think he appealed to me.
No, you'll see.
All right.
You'll see.
A. Amazo.
Oh yeah, that's good. I was thinking about that one. Yeah, that's the Marvel. No, DC.
That's my DC. I literally did them in order.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. I was gonna do that, but my letters were pretty garbage for that. So I'm not gonna lie.
Trust me, my team is it's up there.
So, my O. Ozymandias from Watchmen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's somebody I ran into. I was like, "Yo, Joseph has O. That's crazy."
He has bad Superman.
Yeah. But like the worst version of actual bad Superman.
Oh yeah, no. He's not Homelander by any means.
No.
At least he's smart.
Okay, so FR. Okay, now it's A. This is my movie character, Anakin Skywalker. Not that one though.
You turned him against me.
The choking Padme one.
I'm gonna. So now I gotta lead.
We don't like domestic violence.
So I'm gonna lead into my
First
movie character,
N.
and I have double N. So this is where I got a little hard. But my first movie character, Neo from The Matrix.
Yep, I was thinking about that one too. That's nice. Okay, so he's gonna have all the powers he has in the Matrix. Busted.
Busted.
You can literally warp reality. That's crazy. Not my next one.
My S is an anime.
Okay.
Saitama.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's not. What are we doing here?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yo, our teams are pretty good. Okay. Okay, now this is the best one on my list. The best one. No one. You guys can't beat this. My N for Frank and Frank R. My N is Ned Flanders from The Simpsons.
I think I beat you. He didn't say it.
Are you crazy?
I got an N.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I got an N.
That's my cartoon pick, by the way.
I got an N. That's a cartoon pick for mine.
Let me guess. Nigel.
Nope.
Oh, damn. That's my other choice.
My N is Norville.
Who?
Shaggy Rogers.
Who?
His name is Norville. Norville Shaggy Rogers.
You talking about from Scooby-Doo?
Yes, sir. Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Nah, Nedward wins.
No, Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Nedward wins. You said base form.
Base form is Ultra Instinct.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Play multiverses.
No, he's not.
Ultra Instinct.
No, he's not.
Bro,
I think you're pulling a Joseph.
No, Norville.
You're pulling a Joseph.
Why am I an insult?
Because you be trying to make the most OP versions of people.
Bro, no.
When we say
Base form is
no
multiverses.
Not. I disagree.
So,
I disagree. Nedward Flanders.
I win.
Nedward Flanders has the power to destroy buildings with a single punch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Norville, Shaggy, Rogers.
The E in Joseph. This is my cartoon pick from a Pixar movie. Edna Mode.
Who's that?
She makes all the incredible, like the super suits.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I see how your team's coming together right now. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Nedward Flanders against Edna. Okay. K. Kirby.
You got the suck.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Rogue and Kirby. Dynamic duo.
You swallowing and touching?
No, literally. No, just think about it like this.
PG-13.
Think about it like
Sorry.
this. Think about it like this. Rogue absorbs the powers of everybody. Kirby swallows her. Pause. Spits her back out, and he has all the powers that she got.
I don't like your team anymore.
Bam.
I don't like your team anymore.
Yeah.
Why? My video game character, Yoshimitsu.
I thought you were gonna say Yoshi, like from Mario.
No. Yoshimitsu.
P is a Marvel character.
Uh-huh.
Peter Parker.
This guy.
That's
This
Norville.
You know, base form is without the powers, right?
I got the smarts. That's all I need.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. I just want to make sure you knew that.
Yeah, base
He's
form
still
Peter Parker.
smart. He's still good. Yeah.
And he's still very athletic.
Yes. Manny always says that.
Frank,
Okay, R. Running it off with my DC. Raven.
that's pretty good.
Drops mic.
I think you guys know where I'm leaning towards with this.
I don't know. know. Just say it.
I know. Light Yagami.
Light Yagami! I win!
I told Joseph. I told you, bro.
Light Yagami. I
Forgot
win.
he didn't say his anime one.
As soon as I saw he didn't see his it didn't say his anime for the one before this one, I knew it was gonna be Light.
I win. You
Sure.
know why? I know all your names. Done.
There's one person on my
Technically,
team
no.
that you don't know his name.
Okay, go ahead.
The H in Joseph, my video game character from Resident Evil, Hunk.
What?
What's Raven's real name?
What's Raven's real name?
Raven.
Raven.
Nope.
Oh.
And either way,
I picked Hunk.
I have Ryuk on my back as a that's that.
Nah, but
Like base form light is like.
but he's
with
a
the-
wild
Gotta run out of apples.
he's a wild card.
You gotta run out of apples.
He's a wild card. Okay, so let's repeat our whole team. So I'll start. So Frank R. Frank R. Frieza, Rogue, Anakin Skywalker, Nedward Ned Flanders from The Simpsons, Kirby, and Raven.
Manny, L, Magneto,
Taking L's.
Amazo, Norville, Shaggy Rogers, Neo,
Nah, that was such a finesse, bro.
Yoshimitsu,
Such a finesse.
and Light Yagami.
Norville is crazy. I thought I was gonna get people with Nedward.
Joseph,
Look at it was Norville.
Jack Sparrow, Ozymandias, Saitama, Edna Mode, Peter Parker, Hunk. From Resident Evil.
Yeah, I don't know who that is though.
I know who that is. I can appreciate.
I don't know
I
anything
can
about
appreciate that H.
All I gotta say is,
You want me to
side
explain
note,
Hunk real quick?
when he said Norville, I thought he was gonna talk about Dr. Seuss.
I thought he was gonna say Nor. When I heard Nor, I thought he was gonna say Norbit. I ain't gonna lie.
But I ain't gonna lie.
I had already
almost-
passed
I-
my.
I almost picked him. I really almost picked him.
I
I'm not gonna lie. I really did.
Yo,
And
if
that
he
was
can
my
handle
first end.
Rasputia, he could handle anything.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Man's
what,
got-
exactly what I was thinking.
Bro, what?
Well, who's Hank?
Hunk.
Hunk.
So in Resident Evil, the Umbrella Corporation has this is just this one agent dude, and he got the title Hunk, which is an acronym which stands for Human Unit Never Killed. Every mission he's gone on with all like the whole zombie apocalypse, all
So
of
it's
that.
kind of like Master Chief.
Basically, he's just a regular human though.
Oh,
Nothing crazy. He's just a soldier that's good at what he does,
So
and
he's
he
like Frank
always comes back.
I think my team is pretty cool.
I like my team.
I'm just saying.
I think
Base
my team
form.
takes the cake,
Base
low-key.
form is Shaggy.
And what one of you should have
Rocks
done,
your whole team.
which I would have been like, yeah, I agree, you're gonna win. One of you should have picked Ariel from Dragon Ball, or Riale, or whatever her name
I was
is.
going to.
No,
I felt like
she
I
was up there.
I felt like she was cheating.
I feel like Amazo's cheating because
I feel like the suck
I
and
got
touch.
Rogue and Kirby, bro.
The suck and touch.
you
is
can't
a little
you can't
overpowered.
suck away Amazo's power.
I mean, that's the way y'all think. I didn't think about it like that. I just thought about this just stealing everybody's power, so it makes them useless anyways.
Oh, who's your leader? Hold on. Let's before we wrap it up. Who's your guys' leader?
Oh, I don't know.
Ozymandias.
I don't know who my leader is. I didn't
Ooh.
think that far. Ned Flanders.
Ozymandias.
He's very nice and convincing.
Magneto. If he can make me go fight for the mutants, he can make all of them go fight.
Ned
for
is the
mutants.
leader.
I'm basically.
He'll hypnotize them with his incredible physique.
We'll wrap it up with one final question. You only get one superhero in your pick a letter in your first name. You get one superhero that will team up with you to defeat your Sinister Six. Who you picking?
Superhero like DC Marvel.
DC, Marvel, whichever one.
I don't think he's a hero. One above all.
That's a cheating answer.
He's true neutral. He's basically a
I
civilian.
can't think of anybody.
You can't think of anybody?
Oh no! I got it. I picked Shrek.
That's actually a good
You
defense.
said Shrek?
Yeah.
That's a good defense.
I can't think of anybody. You said Marvel and DC.
Marvel. Well, you know what? Go off of whatever.
Gosh.
All of fiction.
Um,
That isn't cosmically gonna destroy.
Pick Franklin
everyone.
the Turtle, bro.
whatever.
Franklin. So it's Frank and Franklin the Turtle.
Yeah,
What a combination.
yeah. Got the cartoon.
Versus Ned Flanders.
Yeah, I lost. No matter what I pick, honestly. I think it's
Shrek
crazy.
versus. He's getting bodied, but that's fine.
Mine is Nigel Powers from Austin Powers. Man has survived everything. Just saying. All right. Well, that has been the Triple Take Podcast. I'm Manny.
I'm Frank.
I'm pretty sure I'm still Joseph.
And you tell
Sometimes.
us, what does your Sinister
Sometimes
Six look like with based off of your first name?
Sometimes you're Giuseppe. Yeah, based off your first name, yeah.
All right.
And you also gotta let us know whose is the best.
And a side note, let us know, is Black Widow
Oh my
the
goodness.
mantle not as big as Captain America?
No misogyny.
You let me
Please.
know if you're gonna edit this episode.
All right. See you later, guys.
Peace.